listen up. Okay, listen up. Okay, listen up. Okay, listen up. Okay, listen up. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Key on. See? Where are we going here? Power on. That little bit of mist when it's cold, well, it's a mixture of a couple things. You know, you can narrow it down. Oh, it hasn't here's the damn light here. It hasn't run in a while. Yeah, it hasn't run in a while. The major culprit, though, is the IAC motor. I have a new one. It's in the box, but I haven't put it in. The old one's a little lazy. It kind of jams. The passage, when I had the manifold off the first time, you know, it was just a regular kind of gunked up, you know. Yeah, because you can make that anyway, you know, it cleaned it up, but it's just the design, you know, where the EGR comes in at the bottom. It likes to coke up that area. So a new IAC motor, idle air control. It's a little a floating, if you can imagine a sweep needle motor, stepping motor they call it, attached to a pentle. That's what controls your idle. You know, other than like a carburetor used to have, like a solenoid that would energize to kick up a higher idle, like if the AC turned on or something like that. Remember the electric carburetors? What a nightmare those things were. Ugh. Bosch fuel injection is beautiful. Such an easy concept. I don't know why everything isn't fuel injected. I don't know why they use carburetors anymore. You're telling me the casting and the amount of aluminum and the, you know, everything that goes into having a carburetor is actually cheaper than one injector run off of a, you know, you don't even need all the accoutrements of what we have in our cars. You could just have what gear do you want to go in? Oh yeah, I killed the power, it goes to auto. I want high. No, I'll put the heater on. As high heat as possible. Then I'll get the message that, yeah, the AC compressor kicks on if you have it. Until it looks and says, oh look, I don't have any charge, and then it kicks the compressor out. That's all garbage anyway. The compressor is garbage in this car. And I got all that new in the box, but I'm not putting an AC in it in the middle of the winter. Yeah, I got the complete air conditioning. You know how you tell too, you rev it up and it goes away. And it acts better. It's not even warmed up, and it's 116 degrees. It's been close to near zero out here. I tapped on that belt tensioner, and the noise went away instantly. It's just a cold bearing. Anyway, I got the entire air conditioning system, brand new in boxes. Compressor, accumulator, orifice tube removal tool, condenser, evaporator, what else? The gauge and hoses and valves and all that. Vacuum pump, just one of those cheap ones, runs off the air compressor, you know, to draw down the vacuum. I'm going to use duster, not anything you buy at, you know, for air conditioning. I'm going to use the computer duster. I got the can tap and all that. It works just like R12 used to. Got all the O-rings, everything to redo it, and it's not that hard with this car. I mean, I got a new radiator anyway. Okay, put the condenser in, and I got a power steering cooler, and okay, put that in. You know, it's just all one package anyway. Even new blower motors on the fans. One's pusher and one's puller. I got both new motors. Everything needs change. I don't care if it works or not. It is 36 years old. A lot of parts are 38 years old because they're right off the shelf. You know, an old GM HVAC blower motor. I mean, you know, I got the main one for the blower motor too. Everything is original with this car. Nobody's ever changed anything. It's all 36 years old, 38 years old. You know, it's just a time bomb waiting to go. So that's why I don't make it a daily driver yet. Why ruin it? You know. Oh, I got new rod and cam bearings and crank bearings. Oh, well, they're, you know, in a box laying over there, but the car is out in the middle of the highway someplace blowing up. The hell is that, you know? I just come out here to run it a few minutes. Let it build up some heat. I just have the air on to make some fresh air come into the cabin. You know, because I got the cover over it. I'm sitting here in the... Let me turn the dome light off. Oh yeah, you can't with this. I'd have to close the door. There we go. I could turn the brightness down with this. That's what it looks like when you get the parking lights on. You got these two switches down here, fog lamps and lamp retract. The lamp retract actually makes the doors go up and down. The headlight doors go up and down without turning the headlights on. You got to do some kind of maintenance or whatever. I would never drive around with the doors open with the headlight off, you know. The new lights that I have do have halo lights, so you know you open up the doors without having the headlight on per se. You know, but the halo lights, those are like the DRLs, you know. Yeah. It doesn't matter. You kill the power anyway. Now, like when this car is running, right? Let me turn this, turn the air off. Alright. And this would be with any car. No ECM codes, and then it tells you the B, you know, 122, all that history and all that. That's because the AC is not hooked up. And you can tell that IAC motor is just a little ECM data, yes. Throttle position sensor. Okay, that's okay. Coolant temperature, injector power. Battery volts, yeah. Okay, that's what I wanted to. Okay, I got my little remote here. Okay. Got my little remote here. Alright. Open up the door. Okay, 13.9. Okay. Now watch this. I turn it off. I turn it back on. And it calmed it. It's like a number was fluctuating all over the place. There's a idle air control, and you can see it kind of hits one number and then it kind of jams a little bit. It's dirty, gummed up, and cold. So that's all brand new. I let it hit about 200. I don't sit here and wait for the cooling fan to come on. Got a little bit of a miss. I barely run the poor thing. That's one thing about hydraulic lifters too. If you don't use them on a regular basis, and plus I put that OBD1 oil in here and cleaned everything. It's easy to crank over, thank God. A lot better than the crap I used to have in here. Alrighty, folks. Now you verify that the power is off when you push off. Boing. Bye-bye. Battery's disconnected. Have a good night, folks.
Hasta la vista.